Hey everybody, this is Bijou coming to you from our Mix-and-Match kitchen again. It's a lovely summer series of recipes and cooking ideas coming to you. One of my favorite and simplest things is guacamole. And of course, you could make any version of it, whatever you like, don't like, just make it for you and whoever you happen to be eating with that day. So we're gonna make a really simple one. Avocado. This time of year, they're perfectly in season. They're a little bit on the firm side, so you can leave them out on the counter overnight, a couple days, and they soften up really good. Make it as spicy as you want. I've got these guys, Fresno peppers. They look like red jalapenos, but they are indeed Fresno. It's a different type of pepper. They're a little bit more spicy, a little bit more, you get a more floral note from the red skin. It's really quite lovely. I've got some lime and lemon and some chopped up peppers and onions. So let's start with the avocado. I've got a sharp knife. Just be really careful because a ton of people end up in the emergency room because of cutting their hands. So what you want to do is have the knife go down the middle until you hit that big bit and just kind of turn the avocado until it goes all the way around and hold the halves, twist, there you go. And then you get the pit out very carefully, hit the pit, turn it, and it comes right out. Now to get the flesh of the avocado out, or the goodness of the avocado, what's really good, easy to do, is get a butter knife, something that isn't too terribly sharp. Just score it a couple times. And what that does is makes the moshing up later easier. Score it a bunch of times. Whoa, do this one, avocado. You know the word avocado or guacamole. Mole is the key part of the whole thing. Everyone's heard of moles. You know, there's all sorts of different moles from different parts of Mexico, from Oaxacan mole to all the way south, and they're different colors and different fruits and nuts. And it's all, the mole part is it's all just ground up on a molcajete, on a stone. You know, so it's ground up stuff. Every old culture has some version of ground up pestos or ground up chutneys or ground up guacamole. We're all basically doing the same thing. We're taking really delicious ingredients with very, very basic tools, stones, grinding it together and giving it to people that we love. You guys. Okay, score avocado. You'll need a spoon and then a scoopy scoop. You need something to mash it up with. Depending on how ripe they are, you can use like a whisk, one of those really firm whisks. I have this guy, it's got a flat end, not sure what that's about, but it'll work. And if you just mash it up a little bit, and then we're gonna add our ingredients that give it all the flavor. I'm gonna put a towel under here so it's not as noisy. Okay, mash it up really nicely. And sometimes the avocado is really soft, it's a lot easier, obviously. Okay. I know some people add tomatoes, and I used to live in Columbus, Ohio for a while. In the Midwest, they would add mayonnaise to avocados. I don't get that at all, but then again, they also serve spaghetti with chili. That's a big thing in the Midwest. You go up to Green Bay, Wisconsin, you go to, in the middle of Ohio, Skyline Chili. It's like a giant plate of spaghetti with this red chili stuff. Okay, mashed up these guys. I diced up some jalapenos earlier. You can use that, but today I'm gonna use a little bit of Fresno pepper and jalapeno. So I'm gonna leave the seeds in, but you can take them out, whatever. Leave it as big or as small, whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. And the key I find when you make guac is make sure you use a little bit of lime juice and a little bit of salt. For some reason, I've had a ton of guacamole where they never added salt, which is the whole thing. That's what brings it all together. You know the old saying, salt of the earth? It's not a throwaway phrase. It literally means without salt, without the salt of the earth, nothing else actually happens. Without salt, you don't taste anything when you have food, right? A little bit of salt. I've got red pepper flakes. Some people like red pepper flakes versus fresh. It doesn't matter, whatever you like. I'm gonna also use a little bit of lemon and lime. I like doing this anytime I use for Latin flavored foods, just because lemon has a little bit slightly more floral, a little more kind of a round butteriness to it as compared to lime, and I think together it's really beautiful. So I'm going to squeeze it up, keep the seeds in my hand. Lemon juice, lime juice. And so at any point in the story you can be done or just keep adding stuff. Now I'm going to chop up some onions. I think I'm actually going to use some green onions because I have it and it'll look pretty in there. So I like the tips. I'm going to make it really small. Cutting board going on, taking off on me. Salt, oh yes, cilantro. What do you think? Should we add cilantro? Let's add a little cilantro. I have all the ingredients right in front of me, I still forget. Okay, so here we go. There's our really kind of chunky, beautiful Fresno pepper and mashed avocados all together in the form of a guacamole.